You take a picture. No, wait. You take 37 pictures. You pick the best one, edit it, adjust the filter, think of a caption that sounds smart but casual, and then you post. And the wait begins. Your heart does a little jump with every notification. A like gives you a moment of relief. A positive comment makes you feel good for a few minutes. The absence of all of it leaves you with a weird feeling of emptiness, of invisibility. You find yourself refreshing the feed over and over, not out of interest, but out of anxiety. If this description hits home, you can be sure of one thing. You're not alone. You are just another victim of the like addiction. This isn't a character flaw, and you're not just being dramatic. It's a trap, a digital prison perfectly designed to hijack one of our most basic instincts, the need to belong and be approved of. The algorithms of social media are like Las Vegas casinos in your pocket. They operate on variable intermittent rewards. Sometimes you get a like, sometimes you don't. And it's this uncertainty that makes you come back and check again and again, like a gambling addict in front of a slot machine. We're not weak. The system is just that damn strong. And we become hostages with our self-worth tied to a digital counter. But what if I told you there's a key? An ancient philosophy forged by men who dealt with tyrannical emperors and the chaos of the real world that can free you from this modern prison. Today, on Stoic Punch, we're going to give you the master key. This is the Stoic guide to freedom from the opinions of others in the digital age. Before we escape, we need to understand the bars of our cell. The addiction shows up in several ways. The first is the curation of life. We start living not a real life, but an edited version for others to consume. We only post the trips, the smiles, the achievements. We perform happiness, hoping that the applause will convince us that we're actually happy. Then comes posting paralysis. We agonize over a caption, change the main photo 10 times, terrified of being judged. What was supposed to be a spontaneous share turns into a stressful marketing project about ourselves. Sound familiar? The result of this is an emotional roller coaster. Your mood for the day starts to depend on a completely external and trivial factor, the engagement on a post. Few likes? Bad day, feeling that nobody cares. Many likes? Euphoria, feeling loved. This is handing over the remote control of your well-being to someone else's thumb. And the final blow is constant comparison. You no longer measure your life by your own values and progress, but by the yardstick of someone else's feed, which, remember, is the edited, marketed version of their life. It's a surefire recipe for envy, inadequacy, and unhappiness. The Stoic diagnosis for all of this is simple and brutally direct. You are placing your good, your happiness, in something that is completely outside of your control. In the words of Epictetus, you are confusing what is yours, your actions, your thoughts, your character, with what is not yours, the opinions of others, the algorithms, the likes. And this confusion, for a Stoic, is the source of all suffering.
But enough talking about the disease. Let's get to the antidote. Stoic philosophy offers us a mental toolkit to break out of this digital cell and walk free. Tool number 1, the inner scorecard versus the like counter. Get this, the like counter is the most modern and addictive version of the outer scorecard. It's the measure of others' approval. The Stoic plays a different game. They care about the inner scorecard. This scorecard doesn't measure likes, it measures virtue. It asks, today, was I courageous? Was I honest when it was easier to lie? Did I help someone without expecting anything in return? Was I disciplined? At the end of the day, what defines your worth? 200 likes from strangers on a photo? Or one act of integrity that only you saw? The answer is obvious. When you start focusing on scoring points on your inner scorecard, the like scorecard magically starts to lose its importance. Tool number 2, conscious use, not escape. The Stoic approach isn't necessarily to delete all your social media accounts, although for some that can be liberating. It's about using the tool wisely, not being used by it. And for that, you need two things. Intention. Before you post, pause. Ask yourself, for real, why am I posting this? Is it to share something genuinely useful, beautiful, or funny? Is it to truly connect with someone? Or am I posting because I feel needy and I need a hit of validation? The answer changes everything. When you start focusing on scoring points on your inner scorecard, the like scorecard magically starts to lose its importance. Tool number 3, the information and comparison diet. Seneca spoke about the importance of avoiding the crowd to protect the clarity of our own minds. Today, the crowd lives in our pocket and screams 24/7. Be the ruthless curator of your own feed. Practice the conscious unfollow. Unfollow any account that consistently makes you feel inadequate, envious, or anxious. Follow profiles that teach you something useful, that inspire you to be a better person, that show you the real, imperfect beauty of the world. Use your screen time to learn, not to compare.
Tool number 4, anchoring in reality. 2 Stoic concepts kill the like addiction at its root. Memento mori, remember that you will die. Sounds heavy? Yes. Is it effective? Absolutely. Faced with your own finitude, the anxiety over a post with few likes reveals itself for what it is: monumental stupidity. Your life is too short to be spent worrying about the opinion of people who won't even be at your funeral. Amor fati. Love your fate. Love your life. Your real life, with the bills to pay, the tiring days, the small joys, the struggles. Instead of coveting the perfectly edited life of an influencer, find the beauty and purpose in your own reality. It's the only life you have. Value it. When you start using these keys, you break down the prison door. The first thing you feel is mental peace. The silence in your head when it's no longer screaming for validation is liberating. Then comes authenticity. You gain the courage to be yourself, online and offline, without the need to perform. You develop presence, the ability to enjoy a moment, a landscape, a meal, without the compulsive need to record and post it to prove it happened. And your self-esteem becomes a rock, because it's built on the solid foundation of your character, not on the shifting sands of digital likes. True freedom isn't having thousands of likes. It's not needing any of them to know your worth. Stoicism gives you the key to leave the digital prison and find validation in the only place it has ever truly existed: inside of you. So, the challenge is this, my friend. What is your biggest struggle with the like addiction? And which of these Stoic tools will you put into practice this week to start freeing yourself? Get real in the comments. If this straight talk gave you a wake-up call, if it showed you a way out, then smash that like button, subscribe to Stoic Punch so we can continue this journey together, and hit the notification bell. Remember, don't be a hostage seeking applause. Be the architect of your own inner fortress. This is Stoic Punch.